Hi, I'm Jerome Salik.
And I'm Priyanka Mihirchandani.
And this is Among Us.
Located in Pier 17, this facility brings the game Among Us to reality. If you don't know the game, you play as a crew member aboard a spaceship, attempting to keep your ship together and return back to Earth. But one crew member has been replaced by a parasitic, shape-shifting alien who wants to eliminate the rest of the crew before the ship reaches home. Problem is, the imposter looks just like everyone else, and will sabotage the ship, sneak through vents, deceive fellow players, and try to frame others, all in an attempt to remain undetected and kill off the rest of the crew.
Meanwhile, the non-alien crew members must perform tasks to fix up the ship and can't talk unless a death is reported. Then the surviving crew can openly debate through chat who they think the imposter is, and make their best guess for who to vote off the ship. If the imposter is voted off, the crew wins, but if the crew accidentally votes off a crew member, everyone goes back to maintaining the ship until another body is found, and they vote again.
Our story begins with you, the second crew who is tasked with the second mission to the newly discovered planet Polis. However, all is not well when suddenly Mirror HQ alerts you that an imposter is aboard your ship.
The first area is the task and museum area. This is where your training as a new crew begins. Here, you'll find fan-favorite tasks you can play in real life. Some examples of this are the asteroid game, empty chute, wires, reactor, and many, many more. In addition to that, there are samples of the parasites and other displays where you can learn more on the research conducted on the parasite and the backstory of the game.
After you feel like your training is done and feel educated enough to launch into space, you walk to the waiting area.
In the waiting area, there are large entrances to 3 VR spaces. While you're waiting, there are TVs above the entrances to see the current games. In addition to that, there are more displays where you can find more information about the story of Among Us.
Also, throughout the entrance and waiting area, there are these vents that allude to the same vents imposters would use in the game. Using new AR technology built in phones, you can scan these, and it would open a microsite where you can view the whole facility and where to go. In addition to that, this is where you generate your user ID to be used in the game. Furthermore, you can customize your in-game character through this method.
Keep in mind there will be staff members at all times willing to help you out and signs posted around the area reminding you to create your user ID before stepping in line.
Once the game has 5 minutes left, the garage door will open. This is where 10 people are allowed in. Before entering, a staff member will ask for your user ID so they can print out your physical card on the spot. The room is surrounded by LED screens where a video will play, immersing you into the spaceship launch, as well as telling you the introduction of the story.
Now that you're in the VR space, a staff member will show you a how to play video on one of the TVs.
After that, you'll be instructed to scan yourself in and swipe your card in the designated VR station you'll be playing in. The scanner and swipe devices are both tasks found directly from the game.
Using the newly released Oculus Quest 2, you're now in the game. If you die in the game, you can either exit the game and watch from one of the TVs, or stay as a ghost and spectate.
When the whole game is finished, the staff member will show you the exit that leads to the retail space.
This is when you're greeted with the scent of ocean breeze. The reason why is because the majority of space landings land in the ocean. Here you can buy plushies, clothing, and other merchandise to remember your experience.
After you shop till you dropped, you can either leave or circle around and relive the experience again.
Thank you for your attention.
And remember to ask, are you the imposter?